Seems to really cut these thighs down.
Yeah.
This one. Cut right off there.
Mm-hmm. You know, playing like this, I mean, I think he might have done it with a cheese cutter.
Mushed it around a bit after he'd cut it and, you know, added a bit of clay somewhere that he'd taken off too much. Or...
This right shoulder blade is just a lump. It doesn't really correspond to anything.
Doesn't correspond to anything.
Except to the left-hand side of the belly. You know, the left-hand side is really pushing out.
Yeah. Well, it's extraordinary that it's cut in here. You know, it would be, you know, that hollow there.
Yeah. Well, he cut that, and then he put this back on top of it, and then he cut that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no anatomical explanation for that.
No, he wasn't. He'd stopped working from the model.
Yeah. But I mean, if you have a knowledge of anatomy, it's hard to disregard it so blatantly.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, he was pretty free.
Once the model had gone.
Yeah.
Not down.
I mean, I think the model had this very distinctive hump on his back. But I think this looks like he's describing a circular form here. You can even see marks, sort of like drawing marks, where he's distorted the line of the spine.
Yeah, because the spine here is coming up through here.
Yeah.
And then suddenly it jumps over to here.
Yeah.
It used to make sense to come down through, to come out this far. The neck disappears on this side.
Hmm?
His neck simply disappears.
Yes,
doesn't it? You know.
there are these two holes that are really, you know,
These.
he really excavated those two places.
Yeah.
And it seems to me that he very likely was trying to find the armature in order to change the shape, the direction of the head. And I noticed something, Garth, look at this. You see here, this looks like
Yes.
scaling.
I noticed
Yeah.
that. I don't know what that there's a patch there. I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
Just a
it
piece of
seemed to me
clay.
that is something that might have happened in the casting. Like the first layer, the second application didn't take to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there was an air space.
Yeah.
Feels that the head is kind of compressed into the shoulders like
Yes.
this.
Yes. The neck's almost disappeared. I mean,
Yeah.
from that side, there's no neck visible really.
No.
The you know, the clavicle joins the chin. All that.
And the detail of the hair and the actual features
Yeah.
is much clearer in the.
Yeah. The head, it seems taller, longer.
Mm-hmm. But from here, it doesn't. The head does not look that large
No.
because you've got the beard and this
Yeah.
hunk of hair sticking out. I never noticed before how small the left shoulder is, the muscle of the left shoulder in relation to the right.
Mm-hmm.
He's not thinking about these as arms anymore. He's thinking about this as a mass with sub-masses in it.
Yeah. 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 I mean, the difference the way that half compared to that half is.
Yeah.
You know,
But this huge kind of cleft in
yeah.
between the breast muscle. Well, having said it doesn't need arms, then it becomes, something completely different. You're liberated.
It is fascinating, though, isn't it, that you do not miss the arms somehow.
No,
You
it's
know.
not the first thing you think about.
No,
actually.
no, you don't think, oh, what the hell's happened to his arms, poor fellow.
No, and it looked like when he finished, it looked like the picture.
And you
And
think
so then he could have worked really fast, you know. It doesn't take long to take off big areas with a knife.
Right, but the sense that he'd worked on it for so long, you'd think he'd had some investment in keeping what he'd done, you know, he just threw it out.
Yeah, so
Same
it's
time.
interesting that he kept that photograph, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that would have been like the first stage of
Yeah.
Jeanette, one of the Jeanette heads, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So he made a thing about keeping the photograph, and then changed it completely. And this is almost as an incision at this point.
Yeah, I think it is, and I think there's actually almost a little indentation there. I think he's cut it in.
Yeah. Yes, the right buttock is kind of like this. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
It's completely different to the
Yeah,
left.
there's lump here, it's moving, you know, there's a very clear, in this light,
Yeah.
you know, I'm separating this from this.
Whereas at the front, everything is added on. There's a series of lumps, except for these big cavities.
Yeah, yeah. So he hasn't really done a lot of cutting away, anything. It is astonishing, and I mean, the more one looks at it, the more astonishing it becomes, and at the same time, it grows in impact.
Yeah.
I mean, the overall impact of the thing is tremendous, but once you begin to kind of interrogate it in any kind of detail, it's astonishing.